I've just gotten a hold of the brand new Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy. I'm going to disrespect it with my today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. Today, in the studio with me, the Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy, courtesy of my good friends at Earle, Teat. This Epiphone Les Paul is very, very different. What's different about it, you ask? I'm going to tell you in just a second. But first, if you're new to the channel, I'd like to ask you to like and subscribe. This channel is kind of like a hotel room that opens out into the parking lot. It's only good for drug dealers, hookers, human traffickers, and pet owners. Celebrate mediocrity. Remember when I said I would tell you what is so different about this guitar? I'm going to do that right now while we ooh and ah over some glorious B-roll. Of course, it's a mahogany body with a maple top and ultra modern weight relief. Of course, it has the Les Paul custom style triple binding. Stop tailpiece, two pneumatic bridge as is standard, but oh, wait a minute, what happens when you get those pickups? They are the Fluence Epiphone Prophecy set. Both of them are humbuckers, but they can split, and also they are dual voiced. Three-way toggle switch, you'll notice there's no poker chip. The modern people don't like that. And going up that ebony fingerboard, there are 24 of them jumbo frets, pearloid blocks with abalone triangles. The scale length now is 24.724. I imagine that's because of the 24 frets. Nut width is 1.692 inches, and that nut material is Graphtec New Bone. That headstock, don't you love it? It's just like the custom. It has the diamond inlay and the triple ply binding around it. Just gorgeous. Over on the back of it, it's got Grover locking rotomatics. The back of that neck means something. It is an asymmetrical slim taper, and of course the radius is 12 inches. Of course, it is a set neck, and it joins the body with the sculpted comfort heel. Now that we've seen it and we've heard what's in it, let's get to making some noise with it. Oh, did Alan go to college? We're starting off with a diminished chord today. Yes, we are. Do I know what diminished chord it is? I do not. Alan didn't go to college. Oh, what's the rig of the day? It's this here, 5150. We're on the green channel, clean. A little bit of Ocean's 11, reverb. Mic on the grill clock. So we will, while we're in clean, we'll show you the coil split as well as the other voices, of course. But this is just the bridge pickup, clean. If we want a coil split. Skinny. And I know what you're saying to yourself. What about the other voice, Alan? What about it?
You suck.
Now the default voice is supposed to be vintage and the other one's supposed to be more modern, but in clean, I don't know. Middle position, just the standard voice. Then of course, if you coil split them in that middle. By the way, if that sounds funny to you, I forgot to say I am tuned to E flat. Why? It had 10s on it and I'm girly. These old man arthritic hands, these big old fat telephone cables, high tension wires. So yeah, I won't be as awesome as I normally am with the bends and stuff.
Oh man.
While we're in the middle and we're single coil, can it, will it? That's a fail. There's nothing wrong with the guitar, it just can't do that. It can't do everything. To that neck. Do you need to hear it split? Single coil neck. So at least that single coil and the extra voices, that gives you a lot of tones, even in clean. Gives you a lot of flexibility. We are on the crunch, the blue channel of the EVH. It'll bark. It's not my favorite tone. It's not the guitar's fault. It's just not my favorite tone. What can we do to make it better, Alan? Well, first we need to let you guys hear it. That might help. That might help a little bit. We are on the bridge pickup, full voice, the standard voice, not in the modern. Let's see what happens when we give it an A chord and we go modern. How does it sound split? I'm loving it. Do you love the middle? I don't have the gain up very high at all, in case you're wondering. Let's fix that. Let's give it a little bit more. Well, that's a little more satisfying.
That's what she said.
Let's do that coil split thing again. Single coil, that's what that was. Double coil. Second voice. Now to me, that second voice, it really seems like it has a lot more high end, and I'm guessing that that'll come into play a lot better when we get into the heavy duty chug shit. Would I take a tube screamer? You can really hear it come in with a single coil. Yeah, that makes it really happy. While we're here, we'll get a couple lead tones. Why not? We'll put the screamer back on. We'll give it a little digital juice. That was the two voices there playing a little bit. Not very well, I might add, but I felt like while I was tuned down a step, I'm struggling, trying to remember who does tune down a half step. On the heavy gain. Oh, if you were in the room with me, the things you would smell. It also sounded good. It sounded good. That's just the bass voice, the standard tone. Let's get modern. This is the modern voice. Standard. I don't know. I think I still like the standard. I'm old. definitely comes alive a little bit more in that position. Does anybody want to hear the single coil? Oh, hell's nah. We'll do it. While we're here, should we do some lead? Like I said before, man, these 10s, it ain't gonna be much. Can a bird on it? How to do it in the right key. So let's try the other voice with lead. This is the main voice. I forgot I was even playing that in the middle position. Let's get some neck. What? Now what I just did right there is I switched it to single coil. See what I did? You see what I did? Well, what did we learn today? We learned that those heavy strings and them big fat jumbo frets means that Epiphone probably wants you to down toot and chuff this mofo. We also learned, or at least I relearned, that I'm just never really going to be down with coil splitting on Les Paul. And finally, what I learned is, yes, you can hear a difference between the two voices of the Fishman Fluence pickups, unlike my Charvel satchel that I got, which means I'm going to have to pull them bad boys and make sure the wires ain't been taken out. That was half the reason I wanted to do this video.
Do you wish
Once again, thanking my friends Dean and Chris up at Earle Teat Music in Delmar, Delaware. They've got this guitar in the store right now. It is the exact same price as all the other online retailers. If you don't live local to Earle Teat, shop local wherever you are. As always, I thank you for the time that you spend with the channel. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Got some of those friends, you know, the ones that chewed those little dentist tablets in school and all their teeth turned red because they were fucking gross and they don't brush their teeth. You tell those people about GearGasms. They're fit in here perfectly. You can buy a t-shirt if you'd like to help support the channel. We have long sleeve, we have short sleeve, we have men's, we got women's, we got tank tops. The links are in the description. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Gary Puckett about it. I don't have a joke for that. I just want to know how many of y'all knew who Gary Puckett was. He's still alive. Did you know that? But play more guitar. Watch less of this. And keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.